Thank you. How's the mix? You hear the guitar player? Okay, and the drummer and the singer. So I got this new record out. It's called Crossing, X-ING. Yeah, that looks like a road sign, kind of. And there's a sampler CD, and there's also stickers that look like miniature versions of the record. Those are free. You should get those and take those. And I cut 20 inches off my hair about a week and a half ago, so these are also now collectible. Graphic and illustrates the extremely lengthy braids that I put on my returns as dependents for a couple of years. This is a song from this new record. It's called Lawrence, Kansas. It's about It's actually about Lawrence, Kansas, when the guy that opened for me brought all of his college buddies to the show, and then they all left together as soon as he finished, and I played the whole night to the bartender and the sound guy. Lawrence brags about being a really amazing music town, so now they have a song about them. What time is love? What a fine question. Wish I had known it came right before me. Hey, Toto, I've a feeling as much as I had hoped to. I do not belong here. 10,000 miles, blizzards and breakdowns. Came this way high on fumes and on hope. Damn sakes alive, what an oasis. I had hoped to be welcome. Good God, throw me a rope. I cannot compare. I will not compete. I cannot begin to tell you how Lawrence cannot feel it. Came along, I came up and it seemed to be beautiful, people silent and clear. Have not a word for me, have not a look, bless my soul, but they're not having it here. Not here, not there. Along the way, if I ever had a crowd to stand my one woman deep. By the way, thank you, head on. If I wanna know. Time to clean out a room. Just shoving up hands who I am here. Open my mouth. I'll take it scared. Nothing doing. Disappear. And I wish I could, but I can no longer taste pearls without seeing so much. So pork chop and pay. Like to left my guitar on the floor in that bar. Crawling car just drove away. And I cannot compare when I compete. And I cannot begin to tell you how Lawrence can feel it. And I cannot compare. I will not compete. I cannot believe this hell and Lawrence cannot feel it. What time is love? What time is love? What time is love? What time is love? Thank you. I just took the longest break that I've had in ever, in 7 or 8 years, to work on a new record in Tupelo, Mississippi. Kind of cold in New Orleans. This is on the new Mississippi record, which we hope will put it into the world this year sometime. Hopefully. The song is called, it's about my neighborhood. It's called Brooklyn. My Dead Sea. Thank you. Thanks so much. For years in New York, when before I started to tour or make that first record, I just played the local club things, open mic. I played on the subway for 10 years. And I would show up in a cab to my gigs with a cello and a dobro and an acoustic guitar and an acoustic bass. Still trying to sort things out, I suppose, at that time. But it's been fun to kind of bring something back, I guess. A song on this new Mississippi record where I play the bass and sing, which I haven't done anything but that for about 10 years, so this is a cool revisiting. And this is a brand new song. Yeah, little it shows me an arm's length away now. It's close enough. And I would offer up a warning. I know what I know. You best let her in if she ever shows up clean and sober. Before it all falls away forever, it crawls in a bottle and into a hole. Best love I could ever ask for. They told her to go. Hope or a promise someday. Maybe I'll deliver one or both of those. And on a wing and prayer, get to see where it goes. Yeah, I let them get away. Yeah, I let them get right out of here and now. I'm done by the weight of my wall, and I'm breaking that memory down. I'm done by the weight of this weight, and I'm taking that memory down. I'm done by the weight of this weight, and please take that memory down. So yeah, I played on the subway for 10 years. Just never happened on the subway. I've been spending a number of years trying to prove I was the best bar band in the South, and that you could put a 6-piece band and funk band in front of me to open and it would still be enough. I've come to a place where I'm kind of full circle with my first record, which was a pretty mellow record. I don't have it here. There's one sampler that's got a few tracks off of it. But this is such a treat to get to actually play a listening situation. More my style these days. Thank you. This is off the yellow. Yeah, I had a big wreck in Colorado, almost died, and on tour with a record that looked like a caution sign with my face on it. My producer pointed out that you were touring to release a record that basically told you, be careful. So this is a song off the new record, and it's somebody else's song. But see if you can figure out the Texas connection that this song has, because you're not going to recognize it easily, I don't think, because I do it very differently than it was originally done. But there's a Texas connection, significantly, to this piece. Puts my trust in God and man, God and man. No confession, no religion. Don't believe in modern love. There's no sign of life, it's just a part of the charm. Still I ain't, but never wait. Bye-bye. But I try. Never gonna fall from my love. Side walks on by, gets me tired. Church on time, terrifies me, makes me party. Puts my trust in God and me, God and me. No confessions, no religion. Don't believe in modern love walks beside me, walks on by, gets me to church on time, church on time, terrifies me, makes me party, puts my trust in God and man, God and man, no religion, fish, don't believe in modern love, never gonna fall for, never gonna fall for. Never gonna fall for modern love. Never gonna fall for. Never gonna fall for. Never gonna fall for modern love. Never gonna fall for. Never gonna fall for. Never gonna fall for modern love. Thank you. So the Texas Connection, yeah? So whose song is that?
Mr. Bowie.
David Bowie, 1981, 82, 83. Let's Dance was the name of the record. Put on your red shoes and dance the blues. Let's Dance, Little China Girl.
Yes.
Blue Jean.
And Modern Love.
Blue Jean was tonight.
Stevie Ray Vaughan.
Yes, he was the lead guitar player on that record. First time he'd ever gotten paid to play guitar. That would be the Tejas Connection. and I should be forsaken for what I have done. But Ben reached and down but I stay afloat and grabbed the captain's red coat. Swimming to the nearest shot, dragging my metallic kitty pole. Now Marin left him breathing, yeah, left him breathing dry. And the captain said, all my days I'll never see anyone say the very person who kept him enslaved. God damn it, man, you should have your freedom for what you have done. Yeah. Yeah. And I should be forsaken for what I have done. Somewhere off the main coast near the mouth of the New Meadows River, there's an island where marooned man lived out his life quietly under tide and sky. Never forget it. The sea rose up so high. And the captain said, all my days I'll never see anyone say the very person who kept him enslaved. God damn it, Ben, you should have your freedom for what you have done. On a brig, loaded with timber, headed for the North Main coast, they took out some rough seas. Thank you.
When you were busking, what was the best song that you did that get everybody fired up?
Back then, the person who taught me to write songs was Ani DeFranco. So I had an acoustic guitar. I didn't do this
Right.
usually, and I had an acoustic guitar and big glued-on claws, and I'd bang on it really loud. And I think it was some of the songs of hers that I would do back then. And she walked up one time when I was doing one of her songs, actually. And then she was happy. That was cool. Yeah. Yeah, and it's more if you get get in sync with the song, you really connect it. It could be just about any song, you know. It could be Ring Around the Rosie if you really are connected, I think. And the other thing I really learned or started trying to learn, I learned big lessons like in 7-year long cycles. But just like a kind of like a romantic longing, if you really want the girl and you're really feeling that and planning on, then she doesn't see you, doesn't want any of that energy. And then if you just don't, just kind of go about your business, then something happens kind of thing. It was the same thing on the subway with have the case out or have the thing out for the dollar bills. Like, because I first started doing it as a risk-taking exercise that it was given by an acting teacher. Go out and do that. And then years later, when I no longer had my little .com action and I wasn't doing all that and I was out there so I could eat, that's when I learned the lesson of like, don't sweat the tips. Just do the song. Yeah, do your deal. So that was where the biggest lesson. And I also learned how to spank instruments and do things to get attention when I'm not in a setting like this, like in a loud bar, or how to get somebody to maybe glance back once during the evening. Thank you for asking.
I'm here all week.
try the veal.
That was my second one. Thanks a lot.
That was a pretty bird guy too.
Yeah, I let you set that up for me to spike it, didn't I? Where'd she go?
Oh, she's probably doing the pregnant
Yeah,
lady bathroom
yeah.
shuffle.
Little gift.
What can I get for you?
I'm good. I was just gonna say, the last time I did this was a year ago today.
Probably full of meat.
Yeah,
There's the flyer.
right there.
Yeah, right here. And we had a bottle of this vodka from South Carolina that your niece had brought.
Yep.
Yeah. And you certainly can't taste the alcohol. It's like a wheat sweet tea vodka thing. And I looked up. I took a break in the middle of the evening. And I looked up, and there was like half a dozen people just passed out. So we didn't allow it here this time, but I did get a little token sample. And Firefly vodka. I play at their distillery sometimes, actually, on sunny evenings in the summer.
So good, you don't know there's booze in it.
You don't taste the alcohol, but it is nothing but alcohol. These people are moonshiners. So,
Sneaky long.
yeah, exactly. There's another brand new song I've just started. I played this maybe 3 times in the world. The one that I wrote, I was on retreat in Butte, Montana for most of the month of December, writing for this current record under production in Mississippi. And my in September, my uncle, my mother's younger brother, Thomas Gothard, had passed away. And Uncle Tommy was he was the guy. He was like this suave, blonde-haired, blue-eyed uncle who was a senior in high school when I was in first grade. He was the coolest thing that ever grew legs. And I got to go see him play in a production of Cyrano de Bergerac when he was a senior. Tommy was the first person who ever put a guitar in my hands. And he was a lifetime career cargo jet pilot.
Cool.
So this is off the upcoming record. It's called Tom. I saw her draw the last drop of life out of his hand. He has suffered a far less capable lot to come under him. Hating on just what it would mean when he hears good dance. It all seemed as wrong as Iron ran to me, and he planned on a penance. Whatever else I ever do, I will bear no cross for you. Lift myself up and suffer you no more. I saw his Christian Neve at 6, but I knew that he had game. Millstone hanged about his neck, he could outfly an albatross all the same. Meant some things I didn't really say. Never judge a man who swings another way. But if God is time, the devil is gravity. As common as a prison, as undefeated as Vietnam. Changes matters just like what matters changes where I am. The heart made us say the dots, they're not that far apart. All we defend our very being in the end is borrowed from the start. Laid to rest above head high, understood. Just don't bury me in Missouri. I drop this albatross and we'll call it good. In these beautiful and difficult times, the light breaks down through Thanks so much.
I mean, really,
Thank you.
that's a
Rock
good
solid, man.
What are your most venues right now?
Pardon?
What are your biggest venues right now?
Like how big are the biggest rooms?
No, I mean like, is it mostly like bars or like?
It's a
concerts or-
it's a full mix. It's been pretty much 6 years of bars, 5 years of nothing but bars, 2 years, and then occasionally theaters and actual music venues. Striving to get to a point where I don't play anywhere that has a menu, and getting close to not doing that at all. But still doing that
Yeah.
a few times a month.
The veal.
Yeah. So yeah, so 6 people to a few hundred of in certain markets. There's a couple of really sweet spots for me in the country right now. It's a weird little triangle between Clemson, South Carolina, Starkville, Mississippi, and Butte, Montana. It's where it has really kind of gotten a viral thing going.
That song's a keeper.
Thank you.
Work on that one. That was killer.
Thank you. Here's a picture your grandmother sent her mother in Indigo. Though it is wrinkled, sun bleached and bent, it's a girl who never grow old. And here is a locket I wear on my chest with a tooth and lock in your hair. No, it's not much. I am doing my best. It's the only thing I wanna wear. And the time flows faster than water we are. Go like lambs to the slaughter so deep. Hold your sons and your daughters and fly. One day, baby, I'll be like Cochise. Rescue the princess from the jaws of the beast. Geronimo, crazy house, looking at me and I'll fight to the end of the world. Here is a scar I put on your lip when I threw rocks and tore from the sky. Leaning a bit closer, I'll give you a tip when you battle. Don't cover your eyes. And here is a porcelain baby bust that I speak to when I am alone. So hard to find people you can love and trust when you find yourself out on your own. And here is a dagger, samurai sword, it's self-glory and love in the dirt. this good friend in New Orleans, and there's actually a song about he that is partly about he and his brother. Their names are on the back of the record over there. And I want to point out also, this yellow record was a big thank you card to my world as a musician. And there's a long column of people on the back in the thank you column. And these are two of the people on the back of the record. And here's a song off of that new record over there. It's a song by a band out of Scotland called Frightened Rabbit. But for me, it's a song about my days as a child actor, schmactor. I was a child actor until I was about 40. And I eventually got all this heavy duty, Montgomery Clift, James Dean, and Marlon Brando, Al Pacino method acting training in New York. But before that, I was just a rough rider. Did what I knew. So before I would go on set or before I would go on stage, from an early age, I would just rub the tips of my index fingers into my eyeballs before I would go to work. So a 12-year-old kid walks on set crying, that the editor's not going to look at any of the other footage. They're just going to keep the footage with the kid who's crying.
Where are you from?
I was born in Alpine, Texas, and raised. I was in 28 schools by the time I got out of high school, and had well over 90 addresses in my life.
You're a musician.
Yeah.
It worked out.
Yeah, it worked out. My board is quite a cross. My dad was a Vietnam vet, serious PTSD sufferer, and so if we got like somebody else's piece of mail, we would like just get a U-Haul and go. But it did equip me to go to a different town every night.
Yeah.
But yeah, I eventually got all kinds of heavy-duty method acting, emotional, pull your own strings kind of training as an actor. And so then when I would go to an audition or would go on set or go on stage, I would just rub the tip of my index fingers into my eyeballs. This is a song called Poke. Present it in my mouth to make you feel drunk at night, it's the best bits that were colored in. Yeah, should look through some old photos. I adored you in every one of those. Someone took a picture of us, now they need to be told. We had ever clung on tight, and maybe not with arms at night. Well, I'd say she was his sister. She doesn't have his nose. And now we're unrelated. Rid of all that shit we hate. And I hate when I feel like this. And I'll never hate you. Poke at my iris. Can't I cry about this? Thank you. How you doing?
Awesome, Brad. I can ask.
Can I make a quick plug for you?
Yeah, play.
Just if you haven't put any money, if you haven't contributed yet, this is really awesome that Brett is coming to share his music and
Money.
art and love with us. And please contribute to this. Also, really, these albums are amazing. We have Light and Blood. It's not available physically, but there's a card here where you can download it. And I have to tell you, there are a couple songs in that album that I listen to when it's in my truck all the time. And actually, there are a couple songs in there. Raindrop and Amazing Grace is just like over and over
Oh, yeah?
and over
Okay.
and over again. They're like, oh, love them. So just check it out. Anyway, I just want to say that, and thank you guys for coming.
Yeah.
Dude, Chrissy, thank you so much for putting this together
Yeah.
on
Yeah.
this micro music plan. So like, Nick and I were in a permaculture class with her all this last week, and she's just like an amazing human being. And we're very happy that she dropped this bridge for us to come and participate and introduce
Yeah.
this Brett. So it's amazing how like the network of kind people just continues to kind of press things forward. We're really happy to be here. Our kids are happy to be here. You know, it's a magical
They're playing with
experience.
worms. They're having a ball.
Yeah, I know. It's like,
Thanks for the food, too.
Yeah, thank you.
They're easy to please.
Bought it.
He's
Yeah,
already
shorts.
posting videos. So we were laughing at before. He's already got stuff out there. So
She's my neighbor. I mean, I can't do anything about it, but.
well played, sir.
Thank you, sir. You're the best.
I'm gonna come blast some shit in your
What's his
window one
face?
night.
Drag. Where is he? Oh, right behind me.
He's back there in the extra double
Yeah,
hippie
you
shirt.
move around, don't you? Next man on the X-ray, you see,
Right, air they. Yeah. Yeah, it's true. You don't.
Black dog, let's go.
You don't get any better than Michael and Chrissy as far as your people collection is going to go. Put that on the top shelf. So the story goes, I was playing a festival a couple of summers ago in Pennsylvania at Black's Woods Festival, and I had never played this new song, which is on the upcoming Mississippi record. Never played it out before, and I played it to open that festival. And the whole time I'm playing it, it's a slow waltz kind of song with a lot of sentiment. and there's this really snuggly, slow dancing couple over here, house left, the whole time, all cuddled up. And I finished the song, and this guy walks up from that couple, and he says, "Hey, I just want to let you know we just got engaged while you were singing that song." And then I subsequently came up here and sang the week of the wedding festivities and participated in, was a member of the wedding party, and saw them off on their hike immediately following the house. No, yeah, it went away. It went, you know, it went to some places, I'm sure. And it was these two folks. And this was that song. Zip up your pocketbook and don't lose your phone. I wanna call you tonight. Wear the right stones and cast the right spells. You never can tell on a high holy day. He heard a different word for the light. So the child was there sent away. Calling out, awake my father. Calling out, I am innocent. Calling out, I want to protect you. So put to good use your limited voice. What you can't say, don't imply. Everything you are, nothing superimposed. In case the moon and the blackbirds fall out of the sky. And floating and ready, I reach my hand in my head and throw that thought away. Right now in Daphne, shout as I breathe. Every swimming thing crawls out of the bay. Calling out, tell you I love you. Calling out, glow in the night. Calling out. Have no excuses. Calling out, we'll make this right. Hold tight. Big open arms tell what belongs to you. But seldom, you must know it in your sleep. It becomes you. You know I don't own my own bed. Shrillness of a playground, do it late at night. For crime's sake, we're trodden in flight to the sea. Now bow to the kindness and take your leave. Hold a space and give and receive at me. Yeah. Calling out. Will not take it back. Calling out, Oh, and this thing works really well for the merch or whatever. It hooks to my phone. Visa, MasterCard, American Express, Discover, PayPal.
Awesome.
We have that going for us too.
I have one.
Which
The
is
really
nice.
easiest thing in the world.
It really is,
Just
yeah. You sign it
done.
with your fingertip and,
Mhm.
yeah.
Again, sorry, just yet.
Hey, what's that? I haven't seen that before.
You have to. You gotta put it in your ear. You just feed it to the car and
Oh, it's like
you
an
got
H.
magic.
So yeah, keep an eye out for this third record of mine. It's actually gonna be, I'll tell you, it's gonna be called 3 Mississippi. And there's some really special things about the record. It's my early records, my first records, including this second record, this yellow record. They're good. They're very they're authentic. They're professionally, very professionally done. I've got Grammy award-winning people that like recorded and engineered the things, but it's just solo pretty much. My first record had like a guest on a pedal steel, a guest on a harmonica, and all that. On this one, I actually played everything and stomped everything, and then I came back later and sang it, and that was a kind of a stage in the development. But this next record, out of Mississippi, is going to be my first like polished record. What I realized in a lot of awakening that's happened since I flipped this vehicle over in Colorado, and it's a real near-death experience is like a beautiful reset if you're lucky, is that I've been playing shows, trying to set Guinness records on like number of shows, number of miles driven, with the idea that I've like played really good shows and people would buy the records. And then I look around in the music industry, and rather than grumble like, well, is that person with that level of a talent at that level in the industry? Well, I'm here. Instead of thinking that way anymore, I thought, well, what you could do is like what everybody else does, which is make a record that brings people to your shows, as opposed to do shows that make people interested in the record. But right now, we're still doing shows to get people interested in the record. And before this 3 Mississippi record comes out, I am going to be re-releasing a deluxe edition of my first record, which was a really successful record on like college and European markets. It's a record called Light and Blood. You can download it. There's a card, a $5 card. You can download it, but it's actually got like a discount too. So you get that card, and you get that. And I can actually give you a code if we run out of cards. There's all kinds of stuff. Yes.
It's such a beautiful album, really.
So I'm going to re-release this as a double album with all of the demo, early, live, I found a bunch of old tapes of when that material, which was written going back to like 1990, that stuff was written, but I found a bunch of early versions of it. So I'm going to do initially just digitally, and then do a double CD of the Light and Blood of the debut record with all this bonus goodie stuff on it. Then that's going to come before the Mississippi thing. That's going to come like in the next few months. On with the show. So we'll do, what is he talking about? So I'll do a few songs off of that original record, Light and Blood. As I sort of indicated a minute ago, I'm the son of an Oklahoma Native American Vietnam veteran, POW escapee, naval intelligence assassin. My dad. My mom's an actual badass. But that was my dad. And that first record was dedicated to him, and this song is part of that process of what do you do when your dad is T.S. Eliot meets Rambo, Born to hopeful children, worried little man. Trail of Tears, Vietnam, and goddamn, I
cast out, I've been sung about, and I've been loved upon, and I've been rolling in the dough, no more sitting on my butt. Now I could no more pay back what I owe, and I don't know what, and I am climbing the floor. Get it, oh yeah. Getting on down, and after all, I be standing tall, or falling down, or crawling, I be bound. It's on the ground. Had a lot and lost it. A lot of what I don't know, but I do know that I've been sitting pretty, and you know I've been lying low, and to hold it all together come apart. Found it hard to get ahead. Got a heart instead and started climbing the floor. Get it, oh yeah. Getting on down, and after all, I'll be standing tall, falling down and crawling, I'll be bound. On the ground. Born to a heart full of children. I was born to hopeful children. Hopeful.
Thank you. Yes. I'm good. I'm good. Thank you so much. This is a one that's kind of fun for me because I haven't written it yet. It's like the only time I've done it, like trying to figure out what this song is and how it goes and whatever, and I'm just singing it in my shows anyway, even though I haven't figured that out yet. And the kind of the soul and the core of it is there, but
Feel free to get creative.
yeah, that's I just make up words every time, just different
Go crazy.
things. This is this part of it. This is that part of the show. Didn't get the news. Staring at your shoes. Eat away the cheese. Sure enough gonna lose. All at the wind, carry us away. Come let the wind carry us out clear. production meeting we just had, in the context, there's only one song I can do at this point. And I'll do that one now, and then we'll do some of these other things.
I love you.
Power was created cause there is no control. Time was created cause there was enough power. Money was created cause there's not enough time. Credit was created cause there's not enough money. Cause enough never enough. The word was created cause no dog could see the light. And the church was created cause no dog could read the word. The state was created, fear is cheaper than faith. Corporation a monopoly cause the law is easy to break. Cause it never enough for anyone. Said enough. Never enough. Round here the streets on paved with gold, you know they're paved with dirt and mud. And fossil fuels and human hands and money, sweat and blood. Well, we build a better way, build armies, build a way. Brokers of the law, brokers of value, brokers of health. Brokers of education, brokers of condemnation. Brokers of perception, brokers of imagination. Expensive time and tastes, expensive information. Run by a few, guided by many in the nation. And that's not only within the administration. When the underside like heating contusion. And mechanics as elaborate as the Vatican.
great to
What's
play
your
through. Yeah.
We actually, we have another artist here too.
We sure do.
Yeah, this is beautiful. We're gonna share a piece of artwork, and I think it'd be cool if we hang it. I have a piece of tape.
Alright.
Here,
Sell it.
but Tyra, this lovely girl right here,
It's awesome,
made
Tyler.
this beautiful piece of art, and I'm gonna hang right here.
Awesome.
Inspiration.
Part of the show now.
Yep. That's part of the show.
Sparkly, I can't
Beautiful.
see.
It's beautiful.
Take the rose from off the tree. Oh, you are so hard to see. Come and sit down on my knee and tell me what you got for Christmas. Well, this place gives me the creeps. I'll take a shot of something cheaps. Give a shout out to all my peeps. I love you this much. Oh, girl, you ate my lunch. I didn't duck your sucker punch. And I know it's just a hunch, it's just a feeling. Maybe somewhere down the road you might get paid back what you owed, and your heart just might get thrown upon the ceiling. But I'll be out heavy in a ball. I'm hard to hear it all. Tell your sister not to call, I'm no beginner. Just kick you to the back. Oh, you know I've got the knack. I can take any card and pack and come out a winner. And the sun has lost its shine. Water turns to wine, and diamonds in the mine have all been taken. Oh, maybe then I'll see that you weren't the one for me. Then I'll finally be free, my one true love.
Is that it? Are you kidding me? That was awesome. That was ridiculous.
These are expensive beavers. No.
It's perfect.
It's okay.
No, I'm saying that's just amazing.
Thank you.
We're really glad you're here, Dave. Honestly.
Yeah.
It's fun to give you a hard time.
Well, that's a little Billy Joel.
Yeah.
And actually you missed the last end of it. You could kill it if you went one bar forward. Did you almost have it? But that was perfect.
Made it too British,
Yeah.
Too much bread.
Right. Yeah.
Conform.
Right.
Can we get some cowbell?
Right.
Cowbell?
So you got that app on your phone, right, for cowbell?
That was fantastic.
This is a song about turning into a wolf. Which happens. Yeah, but now I was only 17. I could hear the angels whispering. Drunk into the woods.
remind everyone of the ground rules, which is respect the artist and keep your clothes on.
And don't do this. No, there's watch for Bret crossing. You ready?
And keep your clothes on.
I took my shoes off.
Well, that's all right.
How naked did this party get
Brett,
last
can
year?
you use like a cover?
That's a lot.
Like a cover or anything?
I'm
just trying to get my mind to figure this out. Cause you're so,
When it's snowing.
it's so good for you.
I took my socks off. Is that
Well, I'm wondering
Oh,
what
absolutely.
a cover would sound like.
Okay, here it goes.
Do you remember the Bowie cover
I mean,
from earlier?
For what people have said for years is that I don't do covers. What I tend to do is uncover. So this would be an uncover, and this is on the new record. And also, hopefully, there's discussion with a filmmaker who a woman I used to be with, who's now a very up and coming LGBT filmmaker, and she's talking to Sundance about the script that was based on experiences that she and I had when she came out. And if it works out, I'll be singing this song over the closing credits of the film.
Woo!
It's a
Nice,
song.
dude.
It's a song by Prince.
Well,
Would you please?
That's tough.
We know, but would you please mention the name of the film?
Oh yes, the film is called Tobacco Land.
bring it.
And this song is also on the new Yellow record. Not a woman, not a man. I am something you never understand. I'll never leave you, and I never lie. And if you're evil, I forgive you by and by, yeah. I would die for you, darling. Hey, you want me to. I would die for you. I'm not your lover, I'm not your friend. I am something you never comprehend. No need to worry, and no need to cry. You're Messiah, reason why, yeah. I would die for you, darling. Hey, you want me to, yeah. I would die for you one more time. You're just a sinner, I'm told. Be a fire when you are cowed. Make you happy when you are sick. Make you good when you are bad. I'm not a human, I'm a dove. I'm your conscience, I am the love. All I really need is to know you really. Yeah. I would die for you, darling. And you want me to. Yeah. I would die for you. Yeah, I would die for you, darling. And you want me to, yeah. I would die for you one more time.
Woo! That's ridiculous.
Thank you.
That's ridiculous. Brett, that's what it's all about.
Thank you.
Good God.
Two turntables and a microphone.
A good guy.
That was it.
All right.
Well, that's all.
if anybody is like into precision engineering, mechanical stuff, precision stuff. There we go. Somebody make a dobro capo. These are called capo, like in head, couple head, and it makes it higher. But nobody see this. This is a really unusual guitar compared to guitars.
Yeah.
It's got a bunch of space under here. You don't push it down all the way.
Yeah, the action's high.
The action's about over.
So they don't make one.
I thought people
for
considered
dobro?
that cheating.
They do, but they don't make one that works at all.
Right, okay.
At all. Really.
By precision, do you mean like hammers?
No, I mean like
I'm
fine
joking.
lasers.
So like it works.
Something that works, that actually
Yeah.
stops the strings and doesn't, it's hard.
So what's that guitar called again?
This is a square neck resophonic guitar. The original makers of this type of instrument with the metal, this is what they had before they had amplifiers. It just makes it louder. That's initially all it was. If you look in old newsreels of Duke Ellington, Big Band, the guitar players have guitars with this on it.
Yeah.
Just because they didn't have amplifiers and they used it to make it louder to get the sound out past the clarinets and the trombones and everybody.
Let's call it dobro.
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 And those people that first initiated were Slavic people, these brothers, the Dopiera brothers. And dobro is a Slavic word that means not bad. It means the opposite of evil. So they thought it was like their name, and it was also a good brand word.
Dobro.
Anybody ever been to the Bay of Fundy? Dave?
Dave's not here.
Yeah, so it's the biggest tide swing in the world. Yeah, Wayne can substantiate this. The tide moves about twice as high, or at least over that, maybe 3 times as high as this room every day. The tide goes up and down. All the coves and the bays disappear, and the boats lay down on their keel and lay down on their side, and then they float back up at high tide.
Where's this?
In the Bay of Fundy, in Nova Scotia, between the mainland of North America and Nova Scotia. And I spent some time out there.
Good music.
Good trees. Didn't see any other people really so much. And this song brings that to mind for me. It's a song called Watermark. The song also brings to mind the Amarillo International Airport. They fly to Juarez. It's international. Back in the day, and do not try this anywhere on the planet now, but you used to be able on a really good cheap college date in Amarillo, Texas, was to go to Kmart because they had a grill in the back. No, we're not here for socks. We're here for dinner. And then you could go out to the airport, and again, do not try this now, but you could go out to the airport and you could ride around on the baggage carousel. They get really freaked out when you try to do that now.
Count to 3 and grin, smiling at me in. We sit and watch the silence. We're talented and bright. We're lonely and uptight. We found some lovely ways to disappoint, but the airport's almost always empty this time of year. So let's go right on the baggage carousel. And set our watches forward like we're just arriving here from a past we left in a place we knew too well. Hold on to the corners of today, and we'll fold it up to safe until it's stand still. Let me scrub that brackish line that you got when something rolls, and let me see it. Stand and hold. Count to three and grin. Smile and let me in. We sit and watch the wall. You painted purple.
That's the one.
Well played, sir. Well played.
He's a keeper too.
This is a song off that first record, Light and Blood. No missy wiggling raindrop. Saw the first turn to fall on a beach-bound train. As I'm thinking about how your belly's button head to tell me to be up sparkling. And then when you said sit up with me, yes, I miss, I guess I still like you a little bit, but not like apple pie, 'cause that's the kid saying ain't gonna fade. Maybe it's all I'm going on, like I'm wrecking, so when I see the magic and music all this way. Spin it into the pentagram to send it into the wind and then believe in it. Clean to the screamed out, slamming drama, seen out it seems in the throes. So woeful, you can go it, simmer down my toe deep. An example, look the beam, you know it. Yes, and yes, I guess I still like you a little bit, but not like apple pie. This is saying ain't gonna fade. Maybe it's all I'm going, I'm not done wrecking, so see the matching music's hard to sway. Sitting around waiting for an airplane. Don't know how to fly, but that's okay. I got me a pilot
uncinch, unsaddle, unbridle right now. Ready right out the gate, out of sight, up until enough space, right place, take a taste of that sun. Never find out how to shine it with that bad enough saying. Yes, it makes, I guess it's staying like you a little bit, but not like everybody, 'cause this saying ain't long to fade. Maybe it's all I'm going on, I'm making so to see. Imagine music's all this way. Won't miss you with that raindrop. Thank you.
I like the bass in that one a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love the Waylon Raindrop.
What was the girl's nickname? Huh? Raindrop? It was a girl that I knew that, and that's what I called her. And she would wiggle when I said that.
How did you get into playing the guitar with steel to lay down? Right, so
Yeah, I got into this because I was always a strum, like a acoustic guitar guy.
which was where I'm at right now, right? This is like
This was, I had one of these for a few years that had a regular nut. It was regular, that you could play it like a regular guitar. And then they got this spacer, this extra tall one. And
Right.
as soon as I did it, that's all I wanted to do. I could do things like this that I could never
so
do
you
before.
modified your existing acoustic guitar, created the higher action on it,
Yeah.
right? And then started sliding.
I did. I modified everything to do this, except my cello. Everything I just like to do this way.
And what are you using as far as is it a metal slide or?
Yeah, it's called a tone bar.
Okay.
It's just a piece. It's like a pedal steel.
Okay. 'Cause some people have glass, some people use
This is
metal or
heavy.
whatever.
Yeah.
All right.
Wrap it around the finger.
Should we go to about 10? Or should we?
You just get it
So the uncover thing, I do these songs, I do them in a new way, do familiar songs in an unfamiliar way a lot, and do quite a bit of that. And then in the recent years, as things have progressed, and I've played bigger festivals and in bigger occasions, bigger events, what's happened a few times is the original artist has caught me, and I've been there doing their song. And that happened with this next song. So I didn't write this, but I did live this song. In a suit and tie with a corner office overlooking Texas Stadium, responsible for a $27.5 million budget. Throughout my 20s at Fidelity Investments, working 70 to 80 hours a week so that I wouldn't go home to my life. I would just be in the grind of doing that, and that was going to be the next, Gordon Gekko or something, I think, was my idea. So I lived this song. Jackson Browne wrote it, and I was singing this song in Charleston, and it didn't occur to me until I was in the middle of the song. I mean, I knew he was there, obviously, but I didn't know he was there. He was standing right there on the side of the stage. And he looked pleased. That was okay. So this is a Jackson Browne song that I lived.
Uncover it.
I'm gonna rent me a house, share the freeway. I'm gonna pack hopes and dreams beginning in there. All the laughter of the lovers as they run through the night, leaving nothing for the others but to choose off and fight, tear at the world with all their might, while the ships bearing their dreams sail out of sight. I hope I find me a girl who can show me what laughter means, and we're feeling the missing colors in each other's paint by number dreams, and we'll put our dark glasses on, and we'll make love until our strength is gone. When the morning light comes streaming in, get up and do it again. Get it up again. Gonna be a happy idiot, struggle for that ego tonight. Church bells ring, spend it, and believe in whatever may lie in those things that money can buy. Though true love could have been a contender. Are you there? Say a prayer for the pretender who started out so young and strong, only to surrender. Are you there for the pretender? Say a prayer for the pretender. Say it. Say a prayer for the pretenders everywhere. Had a grandmother from an Oklahoma Cherokee woman named Grace Mosley. She raised 8 kids on her own. And when my grandfather died, my father was 5. So she mostly raised almost all 8 of them, at least from high school on. Teaching piano lessons. I thought this song was about her when I was a little kid. It probably is. Amazing grace, how sweet the sound. Saved a wretch like me, I once was lost, now I'm found. by my window. Steady hands, restless hearts, set their course. And no man in the distance look familiar. Stand unnoticed by these sailors out alone. I have read in the short story how to sing. These days nothing but the cold sea sinking in. Strange rivers seeking shelter. I do not know them, though I'm sure just as well. And I would gladly share my juice, my coffee, race, girlfriend conversation. Keep my distance